Alright guys, Simon here and SimCity 4. Yes, what are we doing? We are doing a subway system, possibly. And we're gonna think about a hydrogen power plant. So a subway system, maybe more buses. I've been thinking about this a bit. I'm thinking at every corner we currently have bus stops, we'll put in a subway station. And then at every other intersection, we're gonna put in a bus stop. That's the plan. That's my plan. Uh, Maybe we should move some of this pollution to the corner. Let's do that next. First of all, let's do the subway. Hopefully this works out. That building is degraded. That's not surprising. Abandoned due to commute time. Abandoned due to commute time. What is wrong with the commute right now? Not that much. Not that much is wrong with the commute. I don't really understand. I mean, there's this silliness here, and then there's this silliness here. But aside from that, it's not that much of a problem. Alright, so subways and more buses. Alright, first of all, subway stations. Why are we in underground mode? I don't want to be in underground mode. At the moment, I think we have... There we go, there's a bus stop there, so a subway station there. I think we have a bus stop there as well, so a subway station there and there, and then there, and right. So we're kind of displacing houses here. We're evicting people to build this subway network. Maybe I should... never mind. So there, and... is that a bus stop? No. Alright, let's put that there. Maybe I should have started on one corner of the map and then worked my way up to the others. Also, I don't think the people over at the high-tech industry actually use public transport at all. So I'm gonna check the... oh, is it? Okay, that's right, yeah. I'm gonna check the bus stops over at the high-tech industry just to see if anyone's actually using them. Alright, so there's subway stations there. Let's put in more here. And we're really doing this now because we are concerned about... oh, that's the wrong one. Almost put that in the wrong place. We're seriously concerned about traffic congestion, because you see all these really tall towers. That creates a lot of demand for traffic, and most of people are driving at the moment, and so the roads are congested, as you might expect. So we're really just going to improve the transport as much as we can. Alright, so we're gonna... this is a little different here because we've got this thing in the way. Let's see, that, I believe, and then that. So there's a bus stop there. Let's put that on the opposite corner. Wait, is that the bus stop? It is. Alright, let's put that on the opposite corner from the bus stop. Alright, so here we are. Let's just get our query tool in and check that. Oh, okay, 254 out of 1,000. So people are using these. Well, there's 4, and that's 16. Let me just use the traffic tool. So they're coming from... that's interesting. People do use the bus. See, 27 there, 28 there. What is that? 288. Okay, so people do use the bus stops at the high-tech industry. So let's just put the trains here as well, then the subway systems there as well then, since people do use it. Alright, so we're gonna demolish a whole lot of factories just for some subways, but that's okay. We've got money to spare, at least for now. and this is going to be important in the long run. Alright, well, what are we doing there? There we go. And here, right, and there, and there. Just gonna be careful we don't put these things in the wrong place. I don't think this stuff really needs subways. Let's stick with the main grid, the main modules, the main districts, the main what should we call these things? Alright, and more subways. Yes, that's correct. And the thing is, people can take a bus, take the subway, take another bus, and then get to the destination. So I think they can actually do that as well. So either they can take combinations, so even if they can't get to where they want right away using one or the other, they can actually change modes of transport. I'll put that there because there's already a place on the other side where people can't build anyway, so might as well fill that up with the subway station. And we have an airport. I might actually delete this airport as well because, wait a minute, capacity use 0. Why is capacity use 0? Does it need to recalculate or what? Yeah, I might delete the airport and just have the other one so that I can free up this area. I'll do that later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But we can free up that space for other things if we just have one airport instead of 2. Right there and there. Alright. Wait a minute, did I do that wrong? Did I put something there? No, I didn't. Okay, I didn't do that wrong. Alright, and then more subways. Oh, there's a huge factory here. But that's okay, because there's actually a space beside it. And people don't complain too. Like if you try to do this in the real world, you get so many people really, really unhappy. And they'll complain about you demolishing their factories just to put in a subway station. So there's another thing. Like this doesn't actually impact your mayor rating at all. Whereas in the real world, it would. Like you'd be so unpopular. Imagine you telling someone, "Oh, I need to demolish your house because we're putting in the subway station here." People don't take that kindly. They're not happy about that happening. Even though it's good for the city, they're not gonna be happy about it. Alright, there we go. And then where are the stations here? Did I actually put in stations here or not? Where did I... Wait, I don't see any bus stops there. Are there bus stops here? I swear I put bus stops in here. Oh, there they are. I see, there they are. Okay. There we go. What's going on there? that. And right. And that. And then the actual subways, which is gonna be expensive, but there we go. So we're gonna put this in a grid as well, just to keep things simple. Look at all those thousands of dollars disappearing from our budget. That's fine. So that really should join up there. Let me just draw one direction of the grid first, and then we'll draw the other direction afterwards. You can, I think you can link up subways to neighboring cities too. I don't have bus stops in neighboring cities, I don't think. And I don't have subways in neighboring cities. I wonder if I should put them in. Never mind, not yet. That can come later. The pathing for subways aren't any more intelligent than the pathing for anything else in this game, so if you remember, there's kind of some strangeness in the way people choose how to travel, especially from one city to the other. That sort of thing happens on subways too. So you might have like a really congested section in one place, and people just not taking an alternate route, even though it's quite easy to take that alternate route, because people are dumb like that. Hold on, why is this? That's industrial. Oh, that's right, yeah, that's right. Okay, so here we have one that's slightly out of place. So let's just join that up there diagonally, join that up there diagonally, that's good. Alright, so let's just put all that in. Once we've got the grid set up, I'm going to run the simulation again. It's going to take a while for the traffic to recalculate anyway. Hopefully this reduces the road congestion a bit, and maybe improve the commute time. Not all that optimistic though, to be honest. I mean, not many people take the bus, but then there's not enough buses, there's not enough bus stations, because people don't walk this far, because you see how far away these are. People won't walk from here to there, that's too far. They can only walk about this far, which is a bit silly, to be honest. But if they have to walk further than that, they'll choose the car. They must be Americans. But even I guess it depends on which city you're in. Some people just really don't like to walk. It's okay, they can take the subway. And maybe take the bus to the subway, and then from the subway to wherever they... Whoa, I'm missing a station. What's going on here? There we go, station. And I'm missing a station. Wow, so sloppy. There we go. And the buses, like the buses still count as road traffic. They're higher capacity than cars, of course. And so each bus is, can carry more people and contributes less to road congestion. But they do still contribute to road congestion. So, whereas the trains don't, obviously, because they're the underground subways. Alright, so there's all the... Oh no, that's not right. Alright, so there's all the horizontals. Now for the verticals. I actually don't know what the best way to set up the subway is. I don't know if this is actually the best way, as in avoiding congestion. I guess we can just kind of put in tunnels, put in more tunnels if we need to. The same way, you know, we used to double the roads to reduce the congestion on them. So we can do that. Alright, so there's that there, and then... Wait a minute. Oh, this is a residential one, isn't it? Okay, never mind. I was looking at this and what's this? So the schools and the hospitals are up there, so that's why there's no subway station there, because we don't need them there. Apparently people only take them to work, they don't take them to school. In fact, they don't even travel to school, they travel on school buses that don't actually exist in the game. Or they don't exist on the road network, as far as I can tell. Oops, that's strange, never mind. Not a problem. How much of my money is this eating up? I think I've actually spent a lot of money on this network. So this is the sort of expensive thing that you can only afford towards the end of the game, as you can see. Did that join up? I'm not sure. I can't always tell if these tunnels are joined up or not, especially the diagonal bits. Like, is that joined up or not? If I do that, I guess it is. Where are we up to? There we go. And there. We can actually do 3 at a time, can't we? Maybe that'll be faster. And, you know, fit more of the screen there at once. There we go, that might be faster. Unsuitable grade for construction. Okay. What do you mean unsuitable grade for construction? Is that right? Is that good enough? Is that joining up? Does that actually join up? Come on, alright, turn around. I think that actually joins up. Okay. I'll just go with the assumption that it does. Why would it... I don't even know. This is a little strange. What happened there? Should I demolish that? I don't know. Oops, wrong one. Subways. And back across. So yeah, so this is not very fun, is it? A lot of the game seems to be like this, especially in this large city. A lot of the game is just spent doing these chores, you know, drawing this grid, and then waiting for it to simulate, and then drawing more grids. So, you know, running a city, even in the game, is not really all that much fun. So, you know, if you're thinking about a career in city planning, it's interesting, you know, it's intellectually interesting as you kind of think about these ideas. But is it fun? I don't know. What's gonna happen here? I'm also kind of running out of money putting this subway system in. And this subway system is somewhat less efficient than real world ones. You don't get grids like this in the real world, unless maybe if you're London. But a lot of subway systems in the world don't, oh man, don't do this sort of thing. Put in a grid. London is not really a grid, but it's got a lot of subways. Let's just say that. Usually if you kind of keep it to one line, or you know, a limited number of lines, then it's, you know, it's less expensive, you know, because you're limiting the number of lines. Whereas here we're putting in a lot of lines. And then again, the capacity of these subways in the game, I don't think they're quite as high as they are in the real world. Might have to check that. Alright, there we go, and there... nope, we're not done yet. I am running out of money. So maybe sometimes you might think to yourself, well, why don't we build a subway system in my city? Because it costs a lot of money, that's why. One, it costs a lot of money. Two, you have to demolish some houses to build your stations, and that people aren't happy with that. And three, building them in the real world is not quite as simple as this. It's just drawing them underground. You can't pause time in the real world. You know, actually excavating tunnels in the real world is kind of complicated, especially if you're going underneath existing buildings. But anyway, I think that network is mostly complete. Let's just see what happened to our money. Let's go 10 years and funds. Well, it was at 900,000. It is now at 170,000. So we just spent a lot of money on the subway, basically. It's not gonna simulate just yet, so let me just put in more bus stops. Alright, what are we saying? We're gonna put bus stops on every corner. So bus stops, there's a bus stop there, right? So we're gonna put in a bus stop there. And there's already one there. Right. So there and there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's 5 corners. I don't know if I should put them here as well. Maybe I should. Okay, every corner means every corner. There we go. Every... There's a park there. Every corner. And... there, I can't even see where I'm putting this. Okay, there's a park there. Which means there. And yep. And there should be one already there. Okay, I'm gonna put it beside the park. Oh, that means demolishing some. Okay, never mind. We'll demolish. Oh, actually, no. Crap. No. Bad. Bad. Back. Stop. Hold up. No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna demolish the... What do you... all off. Turn it around. We're gonna demolish the park instead. Alright. I'll put a bus stop where the park used to be, and then we're gonna rezone that. I didn't really think that through, did I? Or is it high density? There we go, alright. See, there's the thing again, like you can't click on things because it's behind buildings. If you want to build stuff, you end up having to demolish things or turning the screen around. That wasn't too bad, but sometimes you really just can't see. I mean, if there was the skyscrapers all around it, you really just can't see what you're clicking on. So this game is it's not really optimized for the end game, it feels like. There's one there already. There's one there already. Alright, just put in more bus stops. Maybe it's a bit overkill, at least for now. But I suspect we're going to appreciate them later on. There's a bus stop there. Oh wait, did I put in an extra bus stop? I think I did. Because there's one behind that building. There. Yes. Don't need that many. Alright, put that house back. Imagine doing that in the real world. Oops, we demolished your house by accident. Well, not even an accident, by mistake. Like somebody actually made the decision and the decision was wrong. Imagine telling that to someone. So yeah, games are a lot easier than real life. Alright, here we go. And let's see, there, 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 and there, and then every corner up there. Alright, more bus stops. So there's one there already.